Hey, what up, y'all? K-Rob here, back at it with another video. Yes, the camera angle's a little different. We're trying something a little different with my camera because it's decided it's wanted to go into business for itself. But I appreciate y'all, as always. Stop on through, take a look at what we got going on here. So today, we got the latest from Conway's Nostalgic Clowns. Dude is super hilarious, and this is part 6 of his top 5 villains versus the real villain series. And the man in the middle is what got my attention. Now, I love me some Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And Godspeed, God rest his soul to Gene Wilder and all those who were in the movie. Um, but it's not so much him that got my attention with the title. It's that man in the red behind Nick Cannon and his very smackable head from Drumline. So we'll get into that further. Nah, it's about that man right there. I cannot express how much I hate Grandpa Joe. And I know for years people thought, oh, why you hating on Grandpa Joe? He's so sweet. He just wanted to do for his grandson. Like, nah, damn all that. Damn all that. All of a sudden, Charlie, your grandson gets one nice thing, and now you want to get your dirty behind out of bed? You've been in that bed for decades, damn near, as far as I know. Now you want to get out of bed. Nah. So, before I get real hot, we're going to see what Conway's got going on here. And if you haven't subscribed to him before, check him out. Super, super funny. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what the man's got cooking.
What's up, y'all? It's Conway, and it's been a minute since I did a real villains. I decided to go ahead and just do another one. These are my opinions, and let me know what yours are in the comments below.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Lemons on the chain with the V-cuts. Lemons on the
When you watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, specifically the OG version, it's pretty clear that the real villains are the greedy-ass, evil kids that get themselves fucked off
Of course.
one by one.
Charlie, don't forget what happened to the boy who got everything he ever wanted.
What?
He lived happily ever after, but he did have to earn it. Hint, hint.
Got news for you.
Hey! That makes you gay. Bro, this is how we start. This is how we start today.
That means you're gay.
Dog.
Some have even argued that my boy Grandpa Joe is the real villain, all because he was disabled up until Charlie got that golden ticket.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't find that suspicious? I'm not crazy. And I had some friends that tried to make me feel like I'm the crazy one for calling that out. Nah, sir.
Find that suspicious?
And that looks suspicious, but being real, that's far from the truth. The real villain is indeed Charlie's melanin deficient ass, hot garbage ass mama.
Bro.
Why?
Tell me.
Why?
See, my boy Grandpa Joe was simply in this hole chilling, letting Charlie eat that nasty ass cabbage soup, and gave him something to get some chocolate so the boy can, stay strong and keep his strength. Joe would probably...
Also, my other question before that is, where did he get the money first to get tobacco, then say he's quitting tobacco to give the money to Charlie to go get a Wonka bar? So that's another question. He must have had a dealer on the low, cause he ain't getting his ass out of bed. They ain't got a phone. How in the world is he getting money?
Probably missed some meals because of this too.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry right now.
This man mama was a diabolical ass hater, bro.
You hateful, diabolical son of a bitch.
Straight up told that young nigga, fuck your dreams. You don't have a chance.
Even if you had a sack full of money, you probably wouldn't find one. And after this contest is over, you'll be no different from the billions of others who didn't find one.
Hardly.
Damn, that is cold. I don't like her face either, the way how she was looking at him when she said it either. My man got a real point.
This hoe shitting on that boy dreams like it's nothing, dog. And she was hating when they got the ticket, muffin head ass. Acting like she wanted to stay in poverty.
You get blue like everyone but me and...
Man, take your biscuit head ass on. Ain't no way you finna just burst into song after shitting on my dreams.
Cut that bitch off!
Drumline is one of my favorites.
Listen, he got a huge point there. I'm not gonna say she's the biggest villain. Clearly, that's still Grandpa Joe. No, she up there. Now, I don't know if I put her above, say, Veruca Salt. Because I remember the first time watching a movie, obviously, you're thinking, oh, Slugworth, because he's trying to get, ruin Wonka. Come to find out he was a plant for the whole challenge. It was more like a social challenge, which is kind of weird, but hey, whatever. Now, damn all that. It's still Grandpa Joe.
Favorite HBCU inspired movies. And when you watch, sometimes there really isn't a true villain. Honestly, you'd have to say that Devin is his own villain because most of the shit he gets himself into is his own fault.
Big facts. The last rule of the rule book.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'd still have to say, section leader Sean,
He's a
bald
bitch.
head ass, is still a real villain. This dingling head ass nigga was hating because Devin was cold as hell and bro didn't want a young nigga to succeed so fast.
Literally, he was hating with all the strength in his body because he knew how good dude was. Granted, Devin, some of his problems were self-inflicted. However, did Sean have to be a ho-ho as a senior section leader and out the fact that dude couldn't read sheet music? That's some bitch-ass shit.
Fast.
The first game's a week away, so you're going to have to step up to the learning curve quick.
Salty.
Yeah, that'll work.
Did they become cool? Yeah. But bro was a true hoe-ass nigga for exposing bro for the fact that he didn't know how to read that music.
Actually, Dr. Lee, why don't we let Devin run?
Bitch ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, was Devin rebellious at times and needed to learn? Yes, but being a leader, it's all in how you do it. Sean was hating the fact that what he considers a crab is advancing next to him, and he wasn't accepting, which led him to embarrass him with ill intent. Sometimes people do need to be taught a lesson, but being a leader, you should watch how you teach that lesson, because bro didn't have to do what he did, which caused Devin to have a setback, have to go through that music class and shit, and basically sit out the rest of the year. And y'all ultimately ended up needing him in the long run.
Say I'm better than you.
Shut up, bitch.
He didn't have to take the route that he did. He was being a complete hoe ass and jealous, and he wasn't hiding it.
More thing, this big back ass dude on the rival team
I remember
wasn't a
part.
villain like people like to say. I ain't no drummer, but I would feel like what Devin did is probably some disrespectful shit.
It was super disrespectful.
So, in my opinion, bro was handling his business. He did exactly what he was supposed to do and whack this shit.
Go night night, nigga.
You don't come up on another man's drum and start playing on it. That was super disrespectful. I never heard anybody say that old dude was a villain of any kind, but and I'm not saying obviously we're not going to do this in real life. We don't condone that. But in that situation, if I'm playing with my band and you come up and antagonize me, then you want to start playing on my drum? No, sir. You're going to get that mink mink special.
You ever go night night, nigga?
Now, Baby Boy has made this list before,
Ooh,
but this time I had
real
to add
villain.
another character. That being Jody's mother, Juanita. Definitely one of the worst moms of all time.
Bitches ain't shit.
Watching Jody be a young piece of shit is crazy and funny, but I now accept the fact that you can't totally blame him when his mama a piece of shit herself. She like thug niggas and would definitely put a man before a child, and she's quick to give advice she should be taking or be hypocritical with her logic.
Why are you so afraid to grow up and be a man? Leave the nest.
Bitch, what?
You want him to leave, but your ass ain't gone. In reality, you really want him to leave so you can be with that man.
Hey, be clear. This is
It's my
daddy
daddy house.
You inherited that.
Shout out ATL is a goated hood movie. Listen, she was straight up trying to prioritize Melvin just so she could have some peace and quiet and get some and get piped. Jody wasn't ready, but you should have done a better job of helping prepare him. Don't you think?
Bitch. But want him to leave for a man that's openly disrespecting your son where he lays his head at. That shit arguably got one of your other kids put in a pack. Then you blame your son for planting weed in your weak ass garden. And she should have been
And then it
smart
turns
enough
out
to know
Melvin
your
did
son
it.
not even smart enough to do no shit like that.
You're a dummy, bitch.
And when you found out your bullfrog bulldog looking ass boyfriend was the one who did it, you didn't keep that same energy at all.
It won't happen again.
She showed numerous times that a man meant more to her, even to the point of her child getting his shit rocked by a boyfriend, and you still wanted him to leave.
You're not a baby anymore. You are not a child.
Man, get your weeping one back looking ass on. You wrong as hell. And ultimately, you created another life that was irresponsible as hell, just like you. If she puts the work in to not just be a careless hood mother, she probably wouldn't have produced such a careless hood man. Growing up watching and being a UPN and CW.
All right, now I'll be the first to say I did not watch Moesha. Obviously, I knew about the show. We didn't have UPN. I mean, like, let's be honest. Knowing me, if we had UPN back then, only thing I'm watching is SmackDown. I wasn't watching nothing else. Not Moesha, not the Parkers, none of that. Just SmackDown. But let's see what the men got to say.
Baby, Moesha was indeed a show of my childhood I'd tune in for easily. She did have some villains, but Moesha was the type of antagonist that got herself into most of her own shit. And much of it showed how the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, because many love to call her dad Frank a villain, but she gets most of that shit from him. You can't get mad at Frank without getting mad at Moesha.
What do you think, girl? It's booty.
As long as it's going good for her, she's cool. When a popular group of people is cool with being friends with her friend, like Kim, she then shows how she's a true hater and how she's only cool with people that I feel like she deems beneath her.
Daddy, it's a really beautiful car, but it's not me.
Hold on. Your daddy got you a brand new car, and you gonna turn it down? Nope. Nah, it couldn't be me.
She's a selfish person. Bruh, if my pops could have got me a car in high school, I would have been happy as hell, even if he got me a little hoopty, little bullshit cash card, bound to break down at any point. Moesha, little syndromic piranha looking ass, is beyond selfish, bruh. Yeah, your daddy fade trash, but that don't mean you be an asshole and turn this car down because it's not the one you want.
I want you when I'm engaged to Q.
Oh?
Man, y'all can say what y'all want. She did Hakeem Big Boogie looking ass dirty as hell, leaving his ass for the great value Tupac.
Bitches ain't shit.
And then we could talk about that scene with Kim when they was talking about college. I genuinely believe the only reason why she was cool with Kim was because she deemed Kim just the fat chick that got the loud mouth and that's never really gonna be popular. But she'll stay around her because you look better. Like, you weren't really friends with Kim. You didn't really care about being Kim's friend at all. You thought she was a dumbass. That whole college scene just used to piss me off the whole time. Overall, Moesha was a self-centered, selfish person, and as long as she's the center of attention, it's cool, even if the world is ending. But if the world is good and good standing, and she's not getting that attention, her true self will show.
All right, motherfucker, let's get it on.
Everybody Hates Chris was a show that many people like, but I can't say.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I think I know where he's going. Rochelle was a messy ass mama, and I love Tachina Arnold. She's all-time legend. Now Rochelle was foul in the show.
They the same, and for one of those reasons was because of Rochelle.
Is this true?
Rochelle was many of our mothers, honestly. Inside the house, you may have some fucked up rules, and outside the house, you damn near act like a complete saint to the point where people think you cool as hell, and you know you mean as fuck. You used to want to get on people's ass when they be like, bruh, your mama so nice.
Shut the fuck up!
Rochelle's a character I understand is an exaggeration of Chris Rock's mom, or nothing like her at all. It's one of the two. But speaking solely to the character, Rochelle was an asshole who took advantage of the kindness of her husband and pretty much treated Chris like a piece of shit, and the other children could do no wrong in her eyes.
Clear off the table and
Man, ain't that the truth?
Musicians.
See, look at that. You see the imbalance? Not even saying that she's playing favorites, but she's super playing favorites there.
No.
Oh! Now, in fairness, I ain't never been brave enough to say no with that level of bass to my mother. Because I'm talking to you right now. That's why I never did. Man.
Bug-eyed motherfucker was not wrong for saying no.
He wasn't, but growing up black, you know, just certain things you don't do.
At all. Drew turtle built body ass or his sister Arthur looking ass could have got up and washed the fucking dishes. She treated Chris worse than Will did. He always got the worst of it. And she was one of those parents that I couldn't stand that made the oldest child basically be the parent to the youngest. It's unfair a lot of times, and they don't get to grow up as a child should sometimes. They are the same child that probably receives the most manipulation in the sense that the parent will do what they can to keep their child from bucking the system.
Well, I don't need this. My husband has 2 jobs. I don't need to be here.
I don't give a fuck.
Man, a backwood with a wig looking at nigga, take your extra tough ass on, because that type of logic is what lets me know your Macy Gray swag ass has a need to compete and keep up with the Joneses. Feel bad for Julius, bro. That second job he get is because he know his wife will gloat and quit her job to make it look like they got it like that. Overall, like there are categories of people from thoughts, hoes, and Karens. Rochelle gets her own type of category, named specifically after her, because although she's a character, these type of women do exist. What's up, Julius, man? Overgrown. Damn, what's up, Julius, man? Overgrown Tommy Pickles looking at nigga.
Negro, please.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living.
Hey, he's got a whole lot of points there. Again, shout out to Didi Conway. Now, you know the crazy thing, while the rest of this, we're watching the rest of this, is I'm sitting there thinking about the one point I forgot to make about Grandpa Joe's trifling ass, is that he convinced Charlie to steal fizzy lifting drinks. Shout out to my sister Ashley, who used to randomly just text me, "You stole fizzy lifting drinks." Shit was super funny. But my point being, drinking fizzy lifting drinks without knowing how to get down, because Wonka said it wasn't done yet, it wasn't finished, and he hadn't perfected it. That fan that was circling up above at the top nearly got them killed. This dude nearly got his grandson killed because he enabled and convinced a child to do something he had no business doing. Nah, Grandpa Joe, the biggest villain of all time. I said my piece. But I'm going to wrap this thing up here. If y'all like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, share with your people, and let us know what you think. And let me know what else you want to see me react to and check out. It's your boy K-Rob. We'll see you in the next one.